How do you manage the public market component? Who's got the experience of doing that?
Yeah, I was general manager of an ASX listed company. So I was essentially day to day running that, reporting to the board in Australia. And then in London, it was as we were coming into list on AIM, that company was listed on what was then the ISDX exchange. So I've done it before, and one of the things we did in advance of listing at the end of last year was we hired Matt Anderson, who's part-time CFO for us based in Vancouver. And he's going to be on top of the quarterly filings, reporting that you need to do. And also coming into the listing, we had Martin Chiren and John Robbins both joined the board. And John, who's part of the Discovery Group, stable of companies in Canada, knows the capital markets very well. Martin, background as an accountant and runs a Canadian listed company. And so I think again, this comes back to coming to the market at a point where you have the critical mass to get good quality people involved and to be able to delegate things. Because the last thing we want to do is come to the market and I have to spend all my time doing quarterly filings and reporting, and all of a sudden we're not looking for royalties and we're not doing the day job anymore. And so, this really informed when we came to market, which is when we can hit the ground running. We come in and actually, instead of being distracted by the listing, we've just hired someone, David Baker, who just joined us a few months ago, really to focus on the business development side and enable us to look at more of those opportunities and keep going. And so I think that as we go, I know that now we can cover off more ground and more opportunities than we could have done 3 months ago, 6 months ago, and again a year before that. So we're constantly adding to the team, even though it's a small team still. And also, as we get more experience, it's easier sometimes. When you've looked at a royalty in, say, Chile before, you know the tax structure, you know some lawyers you've dealt with there, you know what some of the pitfalls are. And so when you go into it, straight away, you sort of say, okay, well, does this royalty have this X, Y, and Z as an issue? And if it doesn't, then great to start with. So it does get easier as you get more experience in it and you've worked in the same jurisdictions to look at other opportunities there.